Fuel prices in India have been increasing on an alarming rate following production cuts in manufacturing countries. While the petrol price is at rupees 90.93 in Delhi, in some states like Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, it has surged the rupees 100 mark. And due to this rise in petrol prices, this has triggered protests in some states. Now the question comes, why are these petrol and diesel prices changing so consistently? Let us know. In the current period, our government uses dynamic pricing system to determine and decide the prices of petrol and diesel, and the way crude oil prices fluctuate in the global market, similarly the prices of petrol and diesel fluctuate in a respective country. So it is deregulated. Now what does that mean? It means that the government is not controlling the prices of petrol and diesel. Instead, the global market is controlling the prices of these fuels. But in the past, government used to decide these fuel prices, but this arose many problems. Like the government was pressurized to reduce the prices time to time. That is why in 2010, our former government, led by our former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh sir, deregulated petrol prices, and our current government, led by Narendra Modi ji, deregulated diesel prices. Actually, fuel prices were revised once in 15 days, and that means that the price was remaining constant for that period of 15 days. But the government introduced a scheme on June 16, 2017 that deduced, instead of revising the fuel prices every 15 days, they will be henceforth doing it every day at 6 am in the morning, and it is still prevalent as of today. Reasons for taking this initiative are: number one, instant effect of change in the global crude oil will impact the consumers, be it profit or loss. Number two, to avoid speculation or panicking between people about the fluctuation of price. So you can conclude that global crude oil is the driving force, meaning that it is the raw material for petrol and diesel, and it is deduced that 84% of the petroleum products in India are imported. Global crude prices are also going up since last week, and that is why the petrol and diesel prices in India are also increasing. Recently, the government has increased the central excise duty by rupees 13 per litre and by rupees 16 on petrol and diesel respectively, and many states had also increased their VAT, which is value add tax. Due to this, there has been an increase of taxation on fuel prices by the central government since a couple of years. If we compare the petrol prices of India with other countries, Pakistan stands at 51 rupees, Sri Lanka stands at 60 rupees, Bangladesh stands at 76 rupees, China stands at 77 rupees, and Afghanistan stands at 43 rupees. Doesn't mean that fuel prices are only high in India. When it comes to France, it stands at 129 rupees, UK 124 rupees, and Germany 119 rupees, and the highest is in Hong Kong, which is at 175 rupees. But the difference when it comes to UK, France and Germany is that GDP per capita and income by person is higher than that of India standards. Now one last question remains, that why are these crude oil prices rising so consistently and frequently? Economists say that there are two scenarios. Number one is that whenever the demand goes up, there is a short supply of it, and even prices also increase. Number two, that whenever the demand is low, the prices also go down. This derives that the number one scenario is taking place in the case of crude oil prices. To be precise, when the lockdown was imposed in the entire world, there was no demand for oil because there was no need of transportation. But as the people are getting vaccinated and the lockdown is being lifted and the economy is starting to get back on track, the demand for oil is going up. Same was said by Union Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan sir, and he said that the situation will soften gradually, hoping that the global supply and prices will become moderate and stable. The thing is, we have to wait and see what the government does to solve this oil crisis.